Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, good afternoon. I'm Chandru and I'm sure you would have seen me yesterday with my family. They are here in the front row. So we all had a nice time. Thank you so much for that. It was just unplanned from our side, but it was great to mix up with the college crowd after I don't know how many decades of my corporate experience, right? Thank you so much for this opportunity to Dr. Rajesh, the faculty, Dr. Nitin of the AIT University, many others who have been helping us tremendously with the logistics. I should definitely say that because the past 1 week or so, I've been extremely busy, they've been extremely busy, but they were kind enough to arrange all this logistics. As you can see, I am based out of Singapore, and you all have gathered here in Thailand. So it's not an easy thing to arrange all of these between two different countries. Visa, having an Indian passport, you know what are the various difficulties, right? I still hold an Indian passport. So with that, let's get started. And I know there's been a lot of talks on AI and a lot of other innovative topics have been happening. So I don't want to make it very boring for all of you. But at the same time, I also want to emphasize what's the importance of artificial intelligence as we move forward. Please feel free to ask me questions as we move forward. By no means I would say that I'm a great expert or whatever, but I'm a practitioner of AI in the sense that I use AI, and let's see how AI can make all our lives better and for the betterment of society, right? Whichever country where we are coming from, right? So with that, let me get started. I just need to go back and forth because I need to manage my laptop over here. Okay, so before I get started with my own personal introduction, thank you so much, Glenn, sir, for giving this wonderful introduction. This is my company website, right? And this is wiselyWise.com, and you can, of course, much later on go and see full details of this. We are a very transparent company. We are business based in Singapore, registered headquarters. But anything that you would like to know, what is the advances in AI? What is the stuff that we are doing, what we are doing on social media, what are my various talks, keynotes that I give, seminars, you will find almost all of it out over here. We do a lot of stuff, including digital transformation, consulting, advisory, artificial intelligence solutions, ICO marketing, blockchain solutions. Don't worry, all of them are interlinked to each other, and I'll show you how. With that, I will just close out in terms of introduction to Wisely Wise. It is still a startup which is based out of Singapore. Okay, so our main artificial intelligence platform is called Wise Central. It's also online, in the sense it's at ai.wiselyWise.com. I'll show that later. But before that, in terms of our company, I already told you about our company. We are heavily focused on digital transformation, artificial intelligence. And like any other company, and I'm sure you will learn this, we have our own mission statement, and we want to be true to that. Why is that, right? I will come in terms of my corporate experience quite soon, and you will know why I quit my corporate job after working for 23 years in many MNCs. My wife, she's also here. She's also a co-founder of the company. So we both are entrepreneurs. And if you're wondering why we left like very fantastic corporate jobs and started our own sort of company, our mission and vision has been that we want to create a better digital future for everyone. So we've been working in big corporate companies, and we know that a lot of people have nice opportunities worldwide. So I used to live in the US, in Singapore, of course in India. But I could see that a lot of people who have a lot of money can afford a lot of things, correct? But people who do not have access, or people who do not have money, are getting left behind. And in my personal opinion, and it's strictly my personal opinion, that more than any divide, which is religious or casteist or gender-based divide, I strongly feel that the digital divide is going to divide society in many countries in far more ways than you can imagine, and we should not allow that to happen. So what do I mean by digital divide? So all of you have smartphones, you have laptops, you have access to Wi-Fi, but I'm sure you didn't have this all few years back, right? But I had access to that even few years back, which means I had access to knowledge, information, courses, ways to increase my wealth, earn more money faster than what all of you could. And I'm sure there are still hundreds of millions of people who still don't have access to all of this. Many students similar to you in many countries, I'm not just pointing to any particular country, but many other countries where they are just not having access to all of the greatest and latest knowledge that all of us possess, right? I'm sure in the next few years you'll graduate, maybe get into fantastic jobs or maybe get into some fantastic businesses of your own. You may do lots of things thanks to all the education exposure you're getting. But what about all those who didn't get access to all of this in the next few years? They will all get left behind. And believe me, people who do not know how to get access or who do not know how to improve their knowledge or who do not know how to use these digital technologies, they will be behind the poverty line. And that's not a very nice thing in society because that can lead to more social problems. So our vision and mission has been to reduce the digital divide between people in society, right? And towards that end, what we did was, we are the two co-founders, we put out all our savings, all our time and effort. We started a company. We started building a platform towards ensuring there is proper education for everyone on this planet, right? And that's my background. In case you're wondering what I used to do. So I used to head transformation in IBM. I also led one of the largest CRM practices in Cognizant. I used to work in New York Times in New York. I used to live in the States. I left all of that. I came to Singapore, then worked for a few years. I used to come to Thailand. I used to consult a lot of banks. And after that, I started my whole startup, right? So with all of this corporate background, I decided that it will be prudent for us to have an artificial intelligence platform. Now you may be wondering why I'm trying to emphasize on artificial intelligence education, right? I can always start some tuition center or something, maybe make more money like many companies are doing in India. But I strongly believe that AI is the future. Like how we had 3 industrial revolutions before us. I'm sure. Can you tell me any names of the industrial revolutions? I'm sure you studied in your school. Steam engine. Fast. We don't have time. Internet. Somebody said. PCs and internet. Okay. Before that. Electricity. Right. So AI is called the new electricity. Right. Basically means like how today you are operating a lot of things like your smartphone, your refrigerator, your aircon, lot of things without really needing to know what is behind it, right? How electricity is being generated and sent to you. AI is now going to power a lot of such new experiences, new solutions, new devices, which we do not know as of now, but it's all soon coming up, right? So this is going to transform the way that all of us are living.
I think battery problem.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I think some
Interference.
Okay. So that's the reason we set out to have this particular AI platform to ensure there's proper AI education. So I can't just keep saying that I studied back so many years back and I can say that, oh, I can now teach anybody AI, right? So I went outside and got myself certified from MIT, the best known AI university in the world, right? And after that, what did we do? I started speaking in many forums. I started developing AI solutions, and today I'm one of the leading AI keynote speakers in Singapore. Right? You can see my talks on YouTube. A lot of new informative things that I brought to, and also based on our own experiences as to how artificial intelligence should be really used by people. Tell me if I'm too fast, right? I'm just trying to rush because it's a passionate area. There's a lot to cover. Okay, now. You might be wondering, okay, there's so much of AI on YouTube and so many people giving free, and I'm sure the professor before me told me that, hey, you know what, there's some MOOC and we can download and it's free and stuff like that. But the point is, the student engagement in all those platforms is very low. It is less than 15%, which means what? When you are on one of those MOOCs or Coursera or something like that, you don't actually study. You create a login, maybe run through 1 or 2 lectures, and you forget it, right? But our attempt is, we want to improve the engagement rates. We want to make it above 30%. And if you look at the girls in the picture here, right, and we emphasize a lot on education for girls, especially because we feel girls have been left behind in computer science education in most countries. So we are emphasizing heavily on that. And the girls you see out here, they're the youngest. They went on to win the Google Hackathon. They're still studying in 11th standard in schools in Singapore. They went and bet all the other companies which came and they built their AI app in less than 12 or 24 hours. And this was a press release released by their school. I didn't sponsor it, so don't think I paid money for this. But it gives us so much happiness to say that somebody who got trained by us actually is going on to become so successful. And 2 more girls are starting their own startups, again only in 11th standard, along with their mothers. They're releasing a new startup in chatbots and one more in, I think, in fintech. And they want to develop these as new companies, not just as hobbies. And they want to also use it to apply to higher universities. So that's the sort of an impact we want to bring for AI education. Not just in